Hello, friends, it's so nice to meet you. Hello, friends, hello.
Lesson 141. Harry and Barbara are talking together at the village fair.
Everyone's certainly making a fuss of that film star.
Well, it's a great occasion here when someone well-known opens the fair. It does a lot of good.
I wish that boy would stop making such a horrible noise with that whistle. Makes me so irritable.
Oh, do me a favour and stop grumbling. You've never been to an English country fair before, and now that you're here, you should make the most of it. Why don't you go and have your fortune told?
I'm sure I can do without that.
And I'm sure it won't do you any harm. Ask her about your prospects with the inflatable umbrella.
Hello! Have you been round the fair yet?
I think so. We've been on the swings, and I've won a doll. Harry's in a bad temper, though, because he made a fool of himself in the shooting gallery. He shot at one of the attendants by mistake.
Good heavens! Was it serious?
Oh, no. Luckily, he just shot a button off the man's sleeve.
He got in the way.
He didn't, darling.
I tell you, the fool...
That'll do, Harry.
Anyway, I just saw that friend of mine who might help you with your invention. You must meet him.
Where is he?
He's coming back in half an hour. I think you'll find him useful. He does a lot of business with the umbrella manufacturers. Makes a lot of money, too.
Meanwhile, why don't we visit the fortune teller? Do let's.
All right, then. We'll see if she thinks I'm going to make a fortune.
Lesson 141, Drill 1.
There was a terrible fuss.
Do you know who made the fuss?
There was a terrible fuss.
Do you know who made the fuss?
There was a terrible mess.
Do you know who made the mess?
There was a terrible noise.
Do you know who made the noise?
There was a terrible mistake.
Do you know who made the mistake? Lesson 141, Drill 2. Why won't you discuss this business?
Because I never do business before lunch.
Why won't you discuss this business?
Because I never do business before lunch.
Why won't you do me these 2 favors?
Because I never do favors before lunch.
Why won't you do these tests?
Because I never do tests before lunch.
Why won't you do these exams?
Because I never do exams before lunch.
Why won't you do these exercises?
Because I never do exercises before lunch.
Lesson 141, Drill 3.
Did you buy this delicious cake?
No, I didn't. I made it myself.
Did you buy this delicious cake?
No, I didn't. I made it myself.
Did Harry inherit his fortune?
No, he didn't. He made it himself.
Did you buy your trousers?
No, I didn't. I made them myself.
Did Barbara inherit her money?
No, she didn't. She made it herself. Lesson 141, Drill 4. How do you make friends so quickly?
Some people make friends easily, some don't.
How do you make friends so quickly?
Some people make friends easily, some don't.
How do you make decisions so quickly?
Some people make decisions easily, some don't.
How do you make enemies so quickly?
Some people make enemies easily, some don't.
How do you make fortune so quickly?
Some people make fortunes easily, some don't.
Lesson 141, Drill 5.
Harry's angry today.
I know. I wonder what's made him so angry.
Harry's angry today.
I know. I wonder what's made him so angry.
They're exhausted today.
I know. I wonder what's made them so exhausted.
She's late today.
I know. I wonder what's made her so late.
He's unhappy today.
I know. I wonder what's made him so unhappy. Lesson 141, Drill 6. Did you want to do it?
No, I didn't. John made me do it.
Did you want to do it?
No, I didn't. John made me do it.
Did you want to tell her?
No, I didn't. John made me tell her.
Did you want to go?
No, I didn't. John made me go.
Did you want to drink it?
No, I didn't. John made me drink it.
Fortune teller, tell my fortune, do me a favor, tell my fortune. Make it a good one, make me happy. That's what fortune tellers are for. Man of business, make your fortune, do some business, make your fortune. Don't do what you feel, you've got to make yourself richer. That's what businessmen are for. Do anything that you want to do, anything. Do anything that you want to do, anything. Do anything that you want to do, anything that you want to do, anything that you want to do, anything. Sweet guitarist, make some music. Don't do anything but make more music. Make it sad or make it glad. That's what music makers are for. Do anything that you want to do, anything. Do anything that you want to do, anything. Do anything that you want to do, anything that you want to do, anything that you want to do, anything. Do anything that you want to do, anything. Yeah, do anything that you want to do, anything.
Lesson 142.
I've been doing some calculations.
Yes?
We need more money. I'll ask the bank to send some.
Are you sure we need more money?
Angler's more expensive than I thought.
But we don't have to get more money from home.
Why not?
We can pay the hotel by cheque, can't we?
Perhaps. I don't know. Maybe they won't accept personal checks. But why won't you accept personal checks? I have some identification.
It's a rule.
A rule?
We can't accept personal checks without a Francis check card.
A Francis check card?
A Francis check card guarantees the payment of any check.
Does it?
And it's valid worldwide.
Is it?
You needn't buy traveller's checks, and it saves you the loss you make from unfavourable exchange rates.
Does it?
Yes, madam.
Good.
Do you have one?
No.
The bank's open at 5 o'clock.
I'll go. You stay here.
Yes, madam, we can cash personal checks, but the cheque will have to be cleared.
Cleared?
We contact your bank and ask them if you have enough money.
Oh, I see. How long will it take to clear the cheque?
About 2 hours, by telegram. Do you have any means of identification?
Is my passport all right?
Yes, madam. Sign here and here, please. Thank you. Now, how would you like it?
In 10-crown notes, please. And may I have some small change?
Of course. There you are.
Thank you. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50...
Lesson 143. Harry is talking to the fortune teller.
I can see that you come from a distant country.
Well, I've never pretended to speak English like an Englishman.
Ah, but your hand, not your speech, told me that. I think you speak English perfectly.
Well, thank you.
Now, let me see. Your hand shows that your childhood was not always happy.
No, that's certainly true.
Indeed, you had moments of great unhappiness.
Yes, I suppose I did. That's quite right.
And many people made you do things against your will.
Yes, you're certainly right there. My parents often stopped me doing things I liked.
Yes, your past is very clear.
But I want you to tell me about the future. Tell me, do you see anything in my hand about umbrellas?
Umbrellas? Let me see. Well, of course, I can see you using an umbrella quite a lot during your stay in England.
But otherwise, they don't come into my life at all.
Umbrellas? Well, it's difficult, of course, to see umbrellas in a palm.
But what about success? Can I depend on it? Dare I take any risks?
Ah, well, that's different.
Oh, dear. Completely different?
Not exactly.
But how exactly? Shall I have success with umbrellas?
Let me see. Ah, yes, it is clear. You'll have an amazing success connected with umbrellas, probably. You'll become very rich indeed. I was not sure of the exact meaning of this small line, but now I see clearly the way it moves upwards leaves no doubt.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yes, your hand shows clearly that you're connected with the umbrella business.
Does it? It's amazing what the hand can show. You really are very clever.
Lesson 143. Drill 1. On Monday.
Harry spoke well at the meeting on Monday.
On Monday.
Harry spoke well at the meeting on Monday.
In June.
Harry spoke well at the meeting in June.
At 4 yesterday.
Harry spoke well at the meeting at 4 yesterday.
Last week.
Harry spoke well at the meeting last week.
Lesson 143. Drill 2. Often.
He's often late.
Often.
He's often late.
Never.
He's never late.
Usually.
He's usually late.
Always.
He's always late.
Lesson 143. Drill 3. What did they want you to do?
They wanted me to sing a song.
What did they want you to do?
They wanted me to sing a song.
What did they tell you to do?
They told me to sing a song.
What did they ask you to do?
They asked me to sing a song.
What did they persuade you to do?
They persuaded me to sing a song.
Lesson 143, Drill 4.
He left when he'd spoken.
But when did he finish speaking?
He left when he'd spoken.
But when did he finish speaking?
He left when he'd eaten.
But when did he finish eating?
He left when he'd dressed.
But when did he finish dressing?
He left when he'd phoned.
But when did he finish phoning? Lesson 143, Drill 5.
Must.
He mustn't do that, must he?
Must.
He mustn't do that, must he?
Should.
He shouldn't do that, should he?
Would.
He wouldn't do that, would he?
Can.
He can't do that, can he?
Could.
He couldn't do that, could he? Lesson 143, Drill 6.
He doesn't have to tip, does he?
No, he needn't.
She has to tip, doesn't she?
Yes, she must.
He doesn't have to tip, does he?
No, he needn't.
She has to tip, doesn't she?
Yes, she must.
I don't have to tip, do I?
No, you needn't.
They have to tip, don't they?
Yes, they must.
You don't have to tip, do you?
No, I needn't.
Happy and laughing, the wheel moves on upwards. We dangle, swinging in midair. Now we swing sideways out over the highways. The big wheel, she's queen of the fair. The big wheel, she's queen of the fair. Hopelessly trapped as the wheel keeps on turning. Now downward she takes us so fast. Always pretending and carelessly spending. We smile for those pictures of our past. We smile for those pictures of our past. Oh, the big wheel rolls on towards tomorrow. The big wheel rolls
Lesson 144.
I'm Mr. Sterling, and I work in the Bank of St. Francis, in the Foreign Exchange Department. I help tourists with all their financial problems.
Sterling?
Oh, it's Mr. Penny, the manager. Yes, sir?
There's a customer in your department, Sterling.
Oh, yes. Thank you, sir. Hello. Hello. Are you being... are you being attended to?
It said, please ring for attention.
You don't need to ring.
Pardon?
You're very pretty. Oh, I'm sorry. What is it?
Is this the foreign window?
It's the Foreign Exchange Department. Yes, madam.
Traveller's checks.
Well, do you want to buy some or cash one?
They've gone. I've lost them.
Oh dear. Well, look, when you get home, tell your bank, and the money will be refunded in full. Well, do you have an account with us?
No.
Or a Bank of St. Francis check card? It guarantees payment of your checks.
No. Oh, $10,000.
10,000? Well, do you have any cash?
Only this. $1,000.
And you'd like to change it into crowns?
Yes, please.
Of course. Now, how would you like it? In 50s?
I don't know.
Well, here are some hundreds, some tens, and some small change. Sign here, please.
Oh, you're very kind. Very kind.
Come in, Sterling. Sit down, Sterling.
Yes, sir.
This note, Sterling. A $1,000 note.
Yes, sir. I changed it into crowns this morning, sir. A poor young girl. You see, sir...
This
she
note
goes to-
is a forgery, Sterling. What do you think you should do about it?
Now, repeat some of the things I said to the customer. Speak when you hear this. Right? Are you being attended to?
Traveller's checks.
Do you want to cash one?
I've got a note.
Would you like to change it into crowns?
Yes.
How would you like it?
In tens.
Do you have an account with us?
No.
And now just repeat what I told her about the check card. A check card guarantees payment of your checks. And finally, repeat what you should do if you lose traveller's checks. Tell your bank. And the money will be refunded in full.
You're very kind.
Goodbye, Mary, it's so sad to leave you. Goodbye, Mary, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, it's so sad to leave you. Goodbye, friends, goodbye.